Good morning, everybody. Theresa here. I am lighting a candle. I just wanted to show you guys when I say I am lighting a candle for you guys, I really do mean it. I light a triple wick candle. Usually, this one is French Toast by Mainstays at Walmart. These are usually $3.33 or something like that. $3.50. I really like them, and I like it when I can take the label all the way off. This one is French Toast. Smells so good, but I like this for everybody for improved health, prosperity, mental wellness, just friendship in general. Today is September 19th, 2015, Saturday morning. It is about 10:15 in the morning, and yes, I am up earlier than I want to be because my dogs decide I don't need sleep anymore. So, I'm not asleep anymore. So, and as you can tell I'm feeling a little goofy. And when you're feeling silly, you might as well just go with it. So, I thought Saturday should be silly day. So, and it doesn't matter if you have anybody around or not. You can still be silly and just have fun. So, that's what I'm doing. Hubby's at work, of course. Beautiful fall day. It is only 48 degrees out, which I love this temperature. You see, I'm still wearing, tank top. It is only supposed to be up 73 and down to 39. Let me see. Yesterday, I worked some more on that Afghan. Now I'm back into the blue. And I worked some more on this shawl that has been ordered and paid for. And this will ship out on the 24th. I will be done with it by then. Today is what, the 19th? Yeah. See? And now we're more into the red. So, yep. Busy on that. I plan on having that Afghan done before I have surgery. So, it should be done by the end of October. And, like I said, they take so long to do. I don't know what I was thinking when I told him it only takes 2 weeks. He's not upset. He'd rather, wait for it than, have some piece of crap. So, anyway, gosh, yesterday, everybody in the world, business-wise, decided to call me. But I got some good news. It seems like, I might be able to get, a debt forgiveness on my student loans. Hang on just a second. I had a runny nose. I didn't want you guys to watch me do that. But since I can't work, outside the home and stuff, so we'll see. They're going to send me the information. It's on Pell Grant, so, or not on Pell Grant, on a student loan, so we'll see on that. Got some good news on the surgery. They submitted yesterday, so now we're just waiting to see. Hopefully, I'm hoping I have the surgery by the end of October, because, depends on how long the insurance company takes to reply, hopefully approve, and then, I'll have to be on that 2-week liquid diet, so, before surgery. So, but they're very anxious. I was a little disconcerted. She called up. She thought I was down for a sleeve. And I'm like, no, I'm having a bypass. So, no, I had you down for a sleeve. No, it's the bypass. So I'm going to make sure they have those records straight. Because I want to have, only having this one. So, what else? I made a little note. So, I'll be changing my GoFundMe amount because I found out that instead of the $5,000 down, they're only going to make me I only have to have $2,000 down, so I'm going to take off $3,000 of what I needed, because I don't want anybody thinking I'm just trying getting extra money. So I will be changing that, and always the link for that and my Etsy is in the description. Today I do plan on taking a little bit of a break off of just looming, because that's all I've been doing. And, well, first of all, I need to clean house. I need to dust and vacuum, and I need to clean my bathroom. I know, I lead an exciting life. I know I don't, but I'm working on that. I want to go in the studio. I haven't been in there in a couple weeks now, and have a little bit of me time and do some creating. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I really need to. I'm starting to feel a little cooped up and wore out. My husband's been working so much, and since we've been so financially strapped and stuff, I literally have not been going anywhere out of the house other than to the doctor. That's it. We haven't even been going to the grocery store because, we just haven't been able to, but, and so I'm starting to feel a little cooped up. In a perfect world, I would have a friend say, hey, let's go grab some lunch, my treat. Or, why don't you come over and we'll just, do a craft project. That sounds like fun. Or have some coffee and just girl talk. But it's not a perfect world, so it's just me here, this crazy woman. I tell you guys, every morning, this woman plays peekaboo. Every morning. Every morning I play peekaboo with my dogs. Yeah, I admit it. With my two young ones, my giant schnauzer and my mastiff. Yep. I cover up my head and then I say their name, and the giant schnauzer will dive her nose underneath the covers and find me, and then just start, licking my face frantically. The mastiff will, because he does not like his head being covered in under covers at all. He will jump off the bed, grab a hold of the comforter, and pull it off me. Then he'll jump up on the bed and but no. So every morning we play this game, yeah. I don't know. They bring me a lot of joy. This morning, this is the whey protein. My husband did buy a couple of things of almond milk. He shouldn't have, but he did. And some ice and a scoop of the strawberry whey powder, which is not that flavorful, I gotta admit. The chocolate and vanilla is really good, but this strawberry not much to it. But I put some of the the flavoring. I think this one was cream cheese. You can add it to icing and stuff like that. No sugar and stuff. A little candy flavoring. Yeah. So that helps some. Maybe tomorrow I'll ask my husband when he gets off work, because he's supposed to only work 10 to 4. Maybe we could go for a drive or something. That would be nice. I really would like to get out of the house for a little bit, just to get out of the house for a little bit. That would be nice. But I don't think it'll get better. My health will improve, and I'll be able to even go for walks. I mean, I would even settle for that, being able to go for walks. So, yep. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about this being Suicide Prevention Week, which is very appropriate. I haven't said anything, but this is the 17th was 2 years since my uncle committed suicide. This is what happened. Yes, it's story time again. My one Uncle Johnny, and I admit I wasn't ever close with him. Just never saw him much or anything. He wasn't that. I think he was only 5 years older than me. Anyway, on the 16th of September, he passed away from cancer related to AIDS. The next day, my Uncle Calvin committed suicide. 2 weeks after that, my Aunt Cora committed suicide. They were all siblings. Uncle Calvin I was close to as a kid. He used to live with us off and on. He always had time for you. You always have so many good memories of him as a kid. He just kind of went everywhere we went. He even went on family trips, and my maternal grandparents even loved him. He's from my father's side. But anyway, he had Crohn's extremely bad, and in a lot of pain. And I can't blame him for taking matters into his own hands, because he was so thin and frail, and he was so weak and in so much pain and stuff, It came to a shock to all of us, especially his wife, who was extremely devoted, his kids, his grandkids. I think that was the hardest thing to accept, that, what it did to all of his family. I was very angry at him for quite a while, because I just couldn't understand, and sadly I never got to really visit with him or anything. Family always thinks they can just wait. They can just wait. And, then it's too late. But, I still love his widow, Lorendi, to death. She's in a relationship and lives in a different state, and wonderful lady. It's kind of like my sister rather than my aunt, and we just always have really gotten along well. I really love her face. We have that connection. My Aunt Cora, admittedly, yes, she had problems. Like I tell you, I'm so horribly embarrassed, and I guess this is my testimonial, something that makes me feel a lot better to say, because nobody knows, except for the people that were there, that my Aunt Cora, after the services from my Uncle Cal, stopped by my parents' house. I was still there. Sadly, I couldn't stay because I needed to get back home, because I had to pick my granddaughter up from school that afternoon. I had promised, her mom had to work late, and I had promised to go to a after-school event with her that evening. My parents were so rude to her. My father wouldn't even speak to her, and that's his sister. It was his only living sister, because my Aunt Kathy had already passed away a number of years prior. My mother was very rude, sarcastic. They didn't even offer her anything to drink. And I just remember feeling so embarrassed. So embarrassed at the way they treated her. And I had to leave, and I remember she followed me out to the garage, and she said, because everybody calls me Terry Ann, well, I haven't seen you since you got married. And I said, well, that's been 25 years ago. And she goes, yeah, it was really great seeing you. And I said, it was great seeing you too. And I had intended on connecting with her as soon as the dust settled somewhat, the shock of losing 2 uncles just back to back. And then, next thing I knew, she had committed suicide. But yeah, that's the way my family is, very cold, very calculating. Yes, she had mental problems. That side of the family had a huge amount of mental illness. But she didn't deserve to be treated that way. She had her problems. She always had her problems. But still, really? She was hurting that day too. She had just lost her two brothers. She was divorced and by herself. But suicide is a real thing. As I've talked about in other videos, I tried to commit suicide, a great number of years ago. And family are so cruel to each other. And it's been my experience with my family, especially. I haven't talked to my parents in almost 2 years, and there's no fixing any of that. That was their doing completely. But hold your loved ones close. Be there for them. You don't have to. Maybe you're tired of them begging for money. Maybe you're tired of them screwing you over and treating you nasty and stuff. And I'm not gonna, everybody's situation is different. And if you're like me, sometimes a relationship with certain family members is toxic. But if you have a relationship with somebody, check on them. Because you never know. And, it's a real deal. I live right across the street. And the house on the corner used to be this little boy named Eric. Now, he was only about maybe 7 or 8 when we moved in this house. He used to play with my nephew, who lived just a half a block over. Well, I had trampoline, so they'd come over here, jump on the trampoline. With my permission. And Eric could do the most awesome somersault stuff. I had to quit watching him. That kid scared me to death. But he had a trampoline, used to have a trampoline in his backyard, so, he was really good at it. Very athletic. Very nice boy. Well, every so often, as the years go by and stuff, he still stopped by every so often. Just say hi, chit chat. I always enjoyed talking to him. He was a nice kid. Sadly, when he was 15 years old, he committed suicide. Yeah. It was very sad. I still think about, because you see his parents out, and now his sisters and brothers and stuff have had children of their own and stuff. Yeah, wonder what he would have been like. But anyway, I just thought I would share that story of 2 years ago in September, just losing 3 family members just back to back, like that. But they're all together now, wherever they go. And, That's just the way it is. That I still think about them. You know, I still think about them. And I'm sorry my aunt was treated so poorly. You know. I would have stayed longer that day if I could have, but I couldn't. I got back here and my daughter was literally waiting out in the school parking lot with my granddaughter. You know, that's how close I cut it. Anyway, on to something a little happier. Dinner is just gonna be, I made crock-pot chicken. I used some of that Louisiana hot wing sauce. You know, you get the great big bottles of it there at Dollar Tree. I mean, it's a big bottle, and I only used about half a bottle. It was like a 4 chicken leg hindquarters. Throw it in the crock pot with some spices. It was very good. Now, if you're craving hot wings, but you know you can't have it because of all the fat stuff, you can still cook whatever chicken in a crock pot, and it's very good. Very, very good. So that's what we had, and I had some Spanish rice. Made Spanish rice with it, and then we add some green beans. And so we'll have some more chicken tonight, and I'm not sure what I'm going to have with it. What else? That's about all I got going on. Like I said, not really anything else going on. Can you believe that? Nope. Not really anything else going on. Very boring, but that's just the way life is. I hope everybody has a super day. If you're out doing anything fun, comment below. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay? And I will talk to you guys later. Remember, I think you're awesome, and I love you guys.